is going to step up and run. This is caught. Touchdown. Lamb McConkey from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Dart. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Play fake, and here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Partner, you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards on the play. And the Raider first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Kevin Byard. A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. On play action, here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Throw left side to Higgins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Hurts sets up to throw it. That one complete out to Dotson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. They'll set up a throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. James Cook, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 64 yards. And the Packers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
63.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Yeah, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Back to throw now on second and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the Canada dry. Riding the spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, 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 money,